G'day everyone, this afternoon I've come back down to one of my favourite little local hotspots to do a little bit of bait fishing. Right, now I've got a little bit of setting up to do. I've got to change some hook sizes and rig up my rods, but I'm going to have cheese on one rod to see if I can pick up a winter Murray cod, and I'm going to have worms on the other rod. I've got the new Jan Juck fishing worms that were sent to my mail time section. I'm going to give them a swim, and the cheese blocks. Have a look at this. Laugh all you like, but I'm not going to slip over today. Look at that. They're like snow chains for my shoes. You see the little spikes and the chains? These things are called crampons, and I've had them for years. I wear them bushwalking when there's snow and ice on the ground to stop me from slipping over. Last time I was here I went belly up. This time I'm not gonna. Probably gonna get a few people looking my direction though, wondering what the hell I got stuck to my feet. Right, yeah, I've been stuffing around with my rigs. Now it's time to cast. Gee, it's bizarre with these crampons on. Like I'm walking on all this mud and not losing traction. Anyway, there's the cheese rod. That's the cod rod. The worm rod, which is my old Black Queen. Can go just out there somewhere. Rightio, observations so far. The crampons are a massive success. You wouldn't even know I'm walking on mud. It feels like I'm walking on a sticky, gluey floor, and there's just no chance of slipping over. Huge success. I'm very, very impressed with the Jan Juck worms. Look at the size of them. They're nearly as big as scrubbies. They're like nightcrawler worms that I usually use, but they're like 3 times the size. They're enormous. Normally I put 2 worms on a hook. This time I've just put 1 worm on, and I've looped it over 3 or 4 times and left a tail that long hanging off the end. So 2 success stories. Another observation, if I catch a fish I will have an audience, because the walking track behind me has just been a constant stream of traffic since I got here. Stage 3 COVID restrictions means that everybody congregates on walking tracks. My cheese rod's getting pulled in. Every time I'm on the phone I hook a fish, I'll talk to you like, oh, he got off anyway. He got off. That was a bloody big bite. I nearly pulled the rod in the drink. It was on cheese too, so it would have been a cod.
Yeah, well, there's plenty there. Oh well, maybe you'll get him again next time, mate.
That's all right. I'll rig me line back up and cast it out and get off the phone. All right, bye. That was an epic bite on my cheese. I was talking to Dad on the phone. Ever noticed how every single time I talk on the phone, I get the biggest bites? I always lose the fish. Thank you for coming down and joining me.
Okay.
Check out my shoes.
Oh wow.
I've got my snow chains on.
Check out my shoes.
I just had a big bite on me worms. Here he is, he's still there. He's still there. It's gone slack because he got it and swam towards me. Holly's just come down to join me, and just not long after she got here I got a big bite on the worms. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, too slow. Here, he's back, he's back. Oh, how did I miss that? Did you see that bite? Did you see that?
I saw the second one.
Look at it now. Can you see the bite now? God, look, he's gone. I was too slow. Look. Is there anyone sitting on it? Has it got any passengers on it?
No. If I was to sit on it, it would sink to the bottom very quickly.
Look, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you just swear?
No.
I just said to Holly, I might just go and put a bit of fresh cheese on my cheese rod. I grabbed the cheese, I look up, and my rod was bending over. Getting some nice bites on the cheese, but the conversion rate is poor. When I first got here, these fishing rod holders were already in the water here from the last time I used them. That one on the right hand side over there, it was out of the water. Well, they were both out of the water, but that one's now in the water. Looks like the river's come up probably a good 5 or 6 centimetres in the couple of hours that I've been here. It's only a slow rise, but it is slowly coming up a little bit. And we can hear thunder over there towards the mountains and the headwaters of this river. So the river's all over the place at the moment. It's up and down. It's a bit clearer than a bit dirtier. But it's good to see a few fish still biting, given that things aren't overly stable. Oh, I'll talk about that. Did you hear about the bloke that went into the doctor the other day? The bloke went into the doctor and he says, I've got a plastic horse stuck up my bum, and the doctor described his condition as stable.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Get it? Stable? Horses live in stables.
Yeah.
It's just not very funny, is it?
It is.
Something's playing with it. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him, dolls. Got him. Oh, I lost him. Ah. Oof. Holly says oof. Yep, I'm already getting a bite on this, look. I reckon there's a crayfish on here, you know. I reckon I've got a cray, dolls. Can I catch a cray? It is, it's a crayfish. I can see his claws. I think I've actually hooked him. I've got a crayfish, look. Look. He's still got it, he's still got it, he's still got it. Don't lose him.
Yeah.
There we go. We caught something.
Hold it.
Yep. I'll get a quick photo of him. It's not exactly what I thought I was going to catch, but we have caught something. I'm going to get a quick photo. Oof.
Okay.
Oof. There you go. Do you want to put him back?
Yeah. If I'm not afraid. Oh. Noisy. Please don't do that, you silly wonker. Stop. Back. Stop. Oh well, bye-bye.
You know how to pick him up.
But he's in the way. I can't like get him. Get him. Get him. I can't get him.
Have you picked him up yet?
No, because he's going towards the water.
Well, that's what they do. They've got an instinct. When they're out of the water, they go back towards the water. Look, I'll help you.
Come forward.
Do you want to hold him?
Yeah, I want him to go up there though, so I can like actually get him from
Hey, look, I've got his claws.
No, I want him to go up there so I can pick him.
You grab him. You can grab him
I
now.
want to pick him up off the floor over there.
Off the floor. I'll put him over here on the floor.
I mean the mud.
All right.
Yeah, that's better.
If a fisheries man comes past and you're in possession of an undersized crayfish, you're getting the fine. Yeah, you haven't got snow chains on your shoes like I have.
Hissing.
He's hissing, is he? Throw him back in the Mississippi River.
Put him there.
Yep. He'll turn around and he'll reverse back into the water. You watch.
If he's alive. I think he's just going back.
Here he goes.
Is he going to draw back a bit?
No. You know why they turn around and go backwards? So they can wave goodbye.
There's a hole there. Bye-bye. Scoot back.
There you go, he's off like Nana's knickers. Didn't even see the bite, but I can see the rod. I've got him, he's still on.
Oh my god, you nearly caught the whole rod in.
I don't know what this is, it feels like a cod actually, the way it's fighting. Holly and I were just sitting there talking and we could hear the drag, and I looked up and this rod was, it is a cod. This rod was heading straight for the river.
You said earlier that you thought like once the sun starts to go down a bit, we would catch a cod in the right.
Now, can you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Can you look at my GoPro? Is the red light flashing?
No.
Hey?
Where?
Hang on. I'll have a look.
I think it's off.
I'll have a look.
You want me to get it?
It's filming. You gonna net it for me? Or do you...
I can do it.
Alright.
I won't fall in on this one.
Okay.
I don't think I'm that dumb.
You're not that. You're very smart. What you've got to do is hold the net in. Now, you don't chase the fish, okay? No, you lay the net down. You lay it down on the bottom. I'll bring the fish in over the net, then you just lift the net. Go. There we go. There we go. If you chase it, what it does is it spooks the fish and the fish swims away. We'll get a photo and a tape measure and then we'll throw him back, eh?
Can I measure it?
Alright. Hello. A Murray cod. Oh, sorry, did I hit you in the head with the rod then, did I?
Didn't hit me. It's all good.
Right.
Didn't hit me.
Now we'll get a quick measure. 50 centimetres on the dot.
Oh, I got it right.
Holly's iometer is in good shape. There you go, folks. 50 centimetres. See you later, mate. And I can't tell you how good it feels to walk down to the edge of the mud and not slip in because of my snow chains on my feet. Rightio dolls, the Jan Juck fishing worms have proved themselves. We've caught a crayfish and a Murray cod in the space of about, what, 20 minutes? Look at that, righto.
That's good.
Holly's going to be the head of castorations. That doesn't really sound very good. Head of casting operations. Go you good thing. There you go, you've got it halfway across the river, you've taken 17 gun leaves with you. I might just reel it in a little bit, darling, because I'll tell you why, because it's way out there in that real strong current.
It drags along.
It'll drag onto a snag, so we'll bring it back a little bit. How does that sound, you reckon? About there?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll leave.
I think I was just like a bit too good at casting.
I can't believe neither of us saw the bite. We just heard the
We just heard the rod dragging on the stick.
we heard the of the drag on the rod. Now I realise I wasn't wearing a mask in that photo. I have been wearing one all day and I've got it on now, but I was actually halfway through a flavoured milk. I picked it up at Coles earlier, it was marked down, I've never even tried that brand. I was halfway through having a drink, which is why it was just hanging around my neck. But we've been good here, we've been sitting here like a pair of ninjas, haven't we?
Look at me now.
You've just gone from a ninja to a fencer, a sword fighter. Look. Oh, I still missed it. Got another crayfish bite. It's a fish bite and I got him. I think I got a big carp this time, dolls.
Maybe you will, maybe you won't.
Look at the way he's going upstream. I haven't, you know. I've got another Murray. I've got a Yellowbelly.
Really?
Oh, I have got a bloody Yellowbelly. Thank you, net girl.
It's alright.
Oops, 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 oops. Can you pass me my phone?
Oh.
Well, there we go, folks. What a mixed bag today. I've caught a Murray cod, a crayfish and a Yellowbelly. See ya, buddy. I'll quickly tell you that Yellowbelly have been absent from this river for quite a long time, and it's only in the last few years that Victorian fisheries have started restocking them back into the Ovens River. And I just think that it's fantastic to see a few starting to turn up. It's an incentive for people to get out and wet a line, and if we catch a nice size one, it'll be going in the esky. The best table fish in Australia, in my opinion, the Yellowbelly, Golden Perch. You know what, dolls? Yeah. We both caught that because you're the one that cast it out. What a team.
I'll start again.
Alright. I'll put gotta put a new worm on first. Put a fresh worm on, then you can cast it back out, okay? Just passing that for a tick, dolls. I might just rig one of those tails back through. They're very big, these worms. I've got to tell you, can you just hold that up a bit? Very, very impressed with these Jan Juck fishing worms. There's 2 worms on that hook, and look at the size of that offering. I'm not just impressed with them because they're catching fish today. Even if they didn't catch any fish, I think I'd still be impressed with them because I can just tell that they're good worms. Right, try that. Now this time, just turn down the preamps a little bit. Not so many gigawatts through the influx capacitor. You with me? That'll do. How about there? We've been catching them down there, so why don't we try out here? Righto, it's almost 5:30. Holly's level of concentration has expired completely, so Loretta come and pick her up and took her home. God, I love fishing with Holly. She's so much fun. Since Holly left, I've had a number of little nibbles, but I haven't hooked any of them. But what a cracker of an afternoon Holly and I had down here for a few hours. Now, here's some food for thought. I've caught more cod this August, which is only halfway through, than I did in January and February put together. Alright folks, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching. If you have liked it, why not give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video.